Hello everyone, today we will be looking at the iWillink 10 gigabits per second 48 port patch panel. I was looking for a patch panel that I'm kind of cleaning up my network because right now I got wires going all over the place and I wanted a patch panel for it. So I saw this one on Amazon, looks pretty promising. It's about I think 90 bucks. And it's a 48 port patch panel. It's kind of unique that it's the connector is female, so I don't have to patch any wires in and just kind of use this panel as an intermediary to connect to my switches and router. So let's go ahead and take a look, open it up, and see what you get. I'll put the product to the link below, but this is pretty much the retail packaging. Obviously, it's made in China, so nothing special. As you can see, it just says iWillink, ROHCE, and it's there's an Amazon link on the side here and all that good stuff. So I don't know how good this is. If it sucks, I'll probably pick up another one, but I was just too lazy to get a traditional patch panel, and I wanted to get something that is easy since all my network is terminated already. So here you get a bunch of zip ties and some screws and some this is a 2U design because 48 ports, so you get the nuts and screws to mount onto a cage. I bought a small cage that I will mount this on, and this is pretty much the 48 port patch panel. So that's everything in the box here. So let's get rid of that. And this is feels pretty sturdy actually. So let's see here. Let's open this up on the side here. Let me get a scissor. Okay, got my manly pink scissors here. So let me just cut one end here. Since this is shrink wrapped. All right. So plate is definitely made of steel. Pretty heavy. This whole thing's steel. This back area here is for the cable management. So you got the numbers here. Number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the way to 48. So you would patch a cable back here and then zip tie it on here for the cable management. And this has a grounding wire here. So yeah, so this is kind of not your traditional patch panel. Most of the traditional patch panel, a cat cable comes in the back, and then the wire is obviously exposed, and then you would, punch the wires in the back here, and then in the front here you would use the RJ45 connector and connect it to your switch. In this case, all my networking at home, I probably have about 30 I have about 30 cat cables terminated, and they're all terminated with RJ45 connectors already. So I didn't want to cut them and patch them down, so I saw this where you could just take the end of it, connect it to the back like this here, as you can see, and it connects to the back, and then you could connect this out to a switch or a router. Mostly it's likely a switch. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty that's my plan. So it makes it a little bit easier. It's all plug and play for me. And also this is pretty modular. Each of these actually comes out, so if for whatever reason one of these fail, you could actually pop it out and get it replaced. And this says that this connector is Cat7, which is pretty cool. So it should be able to handle the bandwidth here. And yeah, because of that, it's pretty much a toolless design. It's complete pass-through. I believe the connections are gold-plated keystone contacts. It is a 2U rack, all metal, and it's got a detachable. This bar here is actually detachable if you don't want to use it, so that's optional. And let's see what else. What else does this thing have? supposedly it's capable of doing 10G, 10 gigas per second speed, based off the length of the cable. So keep that in mind. I believe if the cable length is about 35 meter to 55, we could do about 10 gigabits. Obviously, it has to be at least I believe it needs to be at least a Cat 6 cable, but depending on what kind of cables you have, if Cat 7, Cat 6, Cat 5, obviously those are limited on whatever speed you have. And based off how long the cables are, the speed will be degraded. But yeah, just keep that in mind. It is backwards compatible. So yeah, looks like you could even get the spots to label everything. And it seems pretty durable. So we'll see how it goes. And this thing does pop out here. It kind of popped out. So if you don't want to use this, you can pretty much pop it out and just use this part here. And let's see how, yeah, this thing looks like it pops out pretty easily. Let me see if I could pop one out here without breaking it. I think you probably need a tool. Probably need a flathead, but it does kind of come out though. Let's see here. Oh, here you go. So it's actually pretty easy. So you press this down and then this pops out. So that's how it works. So this is what this little thing is. So it's a little plastic clip here on top. So this is the female side in the front, and this is the female side in the back, and it is gold plated in the back, as you can see here, for the design. And then, yeah, so there's the hole for it there, and this is the front side of it. So if you ever need to replace one of these, it's pretty easy. And then you just pretty much just pop it in here, back in. So let's see, so black part here, pop it in, and then just push this down, and it's back in. So yeah, they made it pretty easy. Yeah, it's really heavy, pretty solid. I mean, it is a patch panel. Can't go wrong with it. So yeah, that's pretty much, I mean, a quick unboxing of it. So let's go ahead and put it on my little rack to see what it looks like, and then we will go from there. So this is what the patch panel looks like after you install it on a cage. I just picked up this Rifco cage recently, so I'm pretty much going to clean up my messy closet, data closet, and get all the wires cleaned up. So you got the patch panel here. I'm planning to put the switch and the router on the bottom. So yeah, so that's what it looks like with the patch panel on there. Alright, so this is the rack, everything pretty much plugged in, ready to go. So this is the patch panel, and I pretty much got everything labeled here. And this is the 48 port switch that I have, and I also have another 26 port switch down there that I have for my home lab. I'm probably going to pick up another patch panel here, just a 24 port one to fill up the hole there. But yeah, that's what it looks like, everything hooked up. So I have if you're going to put your switch on the bottom, this cable length here is a half feet cable, and this is 1 foot. So keep that in mind. It looks like the 1 foot is a little bit too long. I should have got something shorter, but it's okay. I'm not in it for looks. I just want to make sure that everything is patched in properly. So yeah, so this is pretty much my setup here, and everything is almost wired up. This is pretty much the small rack that I bought on Amazon. I'll put the link on it below as well. But this is about 75% done of my network closet that I am redoing. And yeah, it's definitely a lot neater than before. I used to have just a switch here, just on a piece of cardboard, and the wires was just going straight in it from the holes coming out of the wall. So now it looks a lot professional now. So yeah, there you have it. That's what the switch, that's what the patch panel looks like hooked up to the switch. So if you have any questions or concerns below, please comment, and I'll try to answer as best as I can. Like always, thank you for watching, And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out till next time.